Time for baseball on the show from the bank. Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Opening night here in this brand new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Philadelphia Phillies. It's Phillies baseball next on the show. Here's Daniel Murphy now, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Tonight for the Cubs, first baseman, number 20.
And spring training is officially behind us now as the first pitch of the season is looked at for ball one. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. So the mercury has dipped under 50, 49 degrees here at first pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit in the air out to left field. Left fielder has a beat on it, and that's the first out of the inning. Here's Ben Zobrist now.
Shortstop Ben
ready to deliver.
Zobrist.
Here's the first pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. One out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. Foul. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No. Strike two, says the third base umpire. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Popped up. Calling for it. Hernandez. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Ted Williams. First chance for him here in the top of the. And he takes ball one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Javier Baez. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. Now the pitch. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. Now a shot to center field. Back goes the center fielder, but this ball has plenty behind it, and it's a home run. Here's Chris Bryant now.
Batting sixth, third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the. Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Here it comes, 1-0. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. And the pitch. Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
That's a pitch to build on right there. In this ballpark, the ball's flying. You want to keep the ball down. That was excellent.
Oh, he breaks out the hook there. Good for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Darvish just to the left of the mound. 1 away. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch on its way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Hey, Matt, I like the cold weather strategy. You're probably saying, what's that, Harold? Well, the ball's up. He knows it's not going to carry on this cold night, so now you elevate out of the zone. You hope they swing at it and get some cheap pop-ups.
Almora is there. 2 gone.
catcher it. Wilson.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Comes set with the 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Darvish pauses, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Popped high in the air. Murphy is there for it, and that retires the side. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Hitter, Anthony Rizzo.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And now a pitch on the way. Hit to first. Gloved by Santana, and he'll take this to the bag himself, and the leadoff man set down to start the second.
Batting eighth.
Digging in, Albert Almora, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. To short, hit hard. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Stepping in, Jason Hayward. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Pereira is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll begin things here against Yu Darvish. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. Here's Carlos Santana now. Here comes the first pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. This is in the air out to right. Therefore it is Hayward now, 1 away. Settling in now, Starlin Castro. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Now that's a slider that's pretty easy to recognize. Started on the outside, you know it's going to continue to run off the plate.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting 7.
In now, Justin Bour. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Outside with the fastball. That's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Now it's 2-0.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And that's in there, 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Darvish is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Murphy. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Murphy.
Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. Now here's the pitch. And that misses, 1-1. The 1-1 on its way to Murphy. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Hernandez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance? Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. But this will land untouched. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Pereira is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again, Ted Williams. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. 1-1, here it comes. And here's a ball hit in the air. Ramos has a play, and that ends the inning. Striding in, number 17. This will be his first trip to the plate in this one. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
2-1. Here's the pitch. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Coming to the plate now, Dylan Cousins. Grounded up the first baseline, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike 1. Darvish pauses. Here it is on 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez ranging into the outfield, and into the box, Javier Baez. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cousins makes the play, 1 away. Ready to take his hacks again, Kyle Schwarber, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Pereira's there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Striding in once again, Chris Bryant comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 3 runs, just 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Taken there by Cabrera. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is stepping up to the plate, Odubel Herrera. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Pitch on the way. Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
Well, the first 2 pitches are interesting, both away from the left-hander. Willie busting back in and challenging. This is going to be a good at-bat to watch.
No contact there, and it's 1-2. Ready on 1-2. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning. Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Hot shot to third. One there. On to first to complete the double play. 2 are gone in the Philly fourth. And that'll bring in the second baseman, Asdrubal Cabrera. And that's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Williams is there. And that retires the side. Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Rizzo comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Anthony Rizzo.
And they'll start the at-bat with a sinker as this is chopped fouled at the plate. High pop-up. Nola is under it near the mound. But it's the first baseman that gets there to haul it in. And there's one away now.
Now batting, the center
So
fielder,
stepping in, Albert Almora. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Hit back toward the mound. Backhanded on to first, and there were 2 down. Here's Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jason Hayward.
Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. Number 17 is there, and they breeze. Here's Carlos Santana now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. Now here's the pitch. And that misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
And got him to go down after that one, and it's 2-2.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again. That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2. But when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Carlos Santana sent packing to start the bottom of the 5th. Starlin Castro is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. Here's Darvish on 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping into the box, Justin Bour. He popped out in his first trip. Darvish pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Into the box now, number 17. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here.
And they will get no. He's in there. A very close play at first.
Dylan Cousin.
And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. And here's a ball hit in the air. Baez is there for it, and that's the 3rd out. Here's Daniel Murphy now. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
First baseman, Daniel Murphy.
And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will be pulled in out there in left center. Well hit, but a rough out number 1.
Ben
Digging in to try it again, Ben Zobrist. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bounce to first. Oh, what a stop on the slide. How about that? Ready for another shot now. Ted Williams comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire. Striding in once again, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. That's lifted the other way out to left. Williams arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. In there, no balls and a strike. The 0-1. Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And that's going to get down in front of Hayward for a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Ramos. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Now a swing and a chopper. Again, he sends it out of play.
That's a nice ball. Comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
He's just fouling him off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here's another 2-2. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
There's one. He's out. On to first, it's a double play as they're woe. Here's Javier Baez. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far.
Second baseman, Javier Baez.
Into the windup and the pitch. Right side. Santana's got it. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in once again, Kyle Schwarber comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. 1-1. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's Chris Bryant now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Chris Bryant.
The changeup right on the outside corner for a strike. Here's the 0-1 pitch. On the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far.
Rizzo.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Here's Castro for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th.
Second baseman.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Bryant is there for it. 1 down. Ready for another chance. Carlos Santana. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Cut fastball taken for strike 1. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And a check swing here. They'll point down to the third base umpire, but no swing on that one. It's ball 1. 1-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Here's Starlin Castro. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And they'll start the at-bat with a slider that didn't miss by a whole lot. It's ball one. 2-0.
2-0.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And that will conclude matters here in. Ready once again, Albert Almora. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Number 5, Albert.
Hit back up the middle. And this will be out of reach for Castro. It's a base hit. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard. At the plate, Jason Hayward. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Hayward
Lays off 1-0. 2-0. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Hopped up. Castro is there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. In there for strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Slapped hard the opposite way. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Oh, and he botches it. So it's a tight spot here. First and second, one man out, and set to go now is the shortstop, Ben Zobrist. Aaron Loup takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Now some action in the Phillies bullpen as a right-hander begins to crank it up out there. Grounded to third. A tag for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 out. Digging in. And looking for more. Justin Wilson is out from the bullpen.
Justin Bour. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Chicago Cubs.
Bottom 3 in the batting order here as the first pitch misses to the number 7 hitter. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is taken in for out number 1. Into the box now, number 17. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
You know what I've been impressed with? He's really used that fastball to his advantage, and he's recognized the fact he's throwing it by people. So he's continued to dominate with that heater and not check off a bit much.
Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Hayward. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Dylan Cousins. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Now at the plate, Ted Williams. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
The left fielder, number 9.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th. Settling in now, Javier Baez. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Javier.
Tommy Hunter is out from the bullpen now as he'll make it. His first appearance here on the season. Thomas Yamada will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Line toward right center. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. And now confusion here with two men on the same base. One's got to go, and they're going to get an out here. So digging in now, Kyle Schwarber. He's 2 for 3 with a home run and a double. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Bases are empty here with two men out. Another one sent foul. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Herrera racing back. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night. So stepping in, Chris Bryant. Last time through was a base hit. Hit hard to third. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there. Edebre Ramos takes over now with two gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Your attention, please.
He's set and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, but that'll be off the right field wall. And the runner from third crosses the plate. The relay, and he'll make it in there with a two-out double. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. 1-0 count. Here it is. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that striding into the box, Cesar Hernandez.
Third baseman.
Steve Cishek is the man
Your
called up.
attention, please. Now pitching for the Cubs, number 41, Steve.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one.
Now playing left field.
Here it comes.
Number 8.
Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Shot toward second. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
When you face a guy with this kind of motion, you just take the first pitch. You hope it's not a strike, but you got to be able to read him. He just gives you a different look than anybody else.
Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way.
Well, this isn't how he wanted to start the inning. A leadoff single, and then you almost hit the next hitter. Composure. Got to try to get that ball over the plate and maybe get a ground ball.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Odubel Herrera is sent packing for the first out in the bottom of the 9th. Wilson Ramos comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2, here it comes. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with. At the plate, Asdrubal Cabrera. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. 2-0 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
And he has a cut at that one, but misses. 2-1. Cishek's ready. 2-1 on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game. Well, everyone was treated to a really well-played ball game in this one, and the guy you see there turned in a particularly notable performance, so he's our top player of the game in this one.
Yeah, no question. He was a tough out up there. Ended up collecting 3 knocks, including a home run. So without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 4 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Philadelphia, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Citizens Bank Park, 43,500. The Phillies thank you for attending and remind you to please buckle up and drive home safely.